again reflects the aspirations of the people of Jammu and Kashmir. One of the most encouraging aspects of 2024 elections was the high voter turnout, reflecting the enduring faith of the people in democratic processes. The high turnout, particularly in regions that traditionally could not participate fully because of a vociferous minority sympathetic to separatist sentiments, indicates that the people of Jammu and Kashmir continue to see electoral participation as a means to voice their concerns and aspirations. The successful completion of the electoral process marks an epoch in the history of Jammu and Kashmir. This gathering and the swearing in of elected government in Jammu and Kashmir marks a moment of immense pride, as it has not only strengthened the democratic fabric of our nation, but has also become a beacon of hope to all for a brighter and more inclusive future. For me personally, there is a moment of huge satisfaction when I assumed the responsibility of leading the administration 4 years ago. My foremost priority was to hold assembly elections so that there is an elected government. With the support of our political leaders, civil administration, security forces, Election Commission of India, and most importantly the people, we have successfully achieved this objective. This accomplishment is a matter of great satisfaction as I look forward to work together with you all for strengthening the democratic institutions and providing the people the governance and the future they deserve. Our people now look up to the government with many hopes and expectations. My government is fully geared up to realize these hopes and fulfill these expectations. The aspiration for a return to the statehood remains strong. Honorable Prime Minister on several occasions has already expressed his commitment to restoring statehood, which has been a source of rekindled hope and reassurance for the people. The Council of Ministers of Jammu and Kashmir has recently passed a unanimous resolution calling for the immediate restoration of statehood. This resolution reflects the collective will of the elected representatives, echoing the aspirations of the people for the reinstatement of full democratic governance. The government will make all efforts for restoration of full statehood and constitutional guarantees available to the state. It will be befitting the reciprocation of the faith reposed by the people of Jammu and Kashmir in our democratic institutions. In the meantime, I urge all stakeholders to work together as one team and extend full support to my government in fulfilling the hopes and aspirations of the people. My government is fully committed to implementing the promises made to the people for further political empowerment and for creating an enabling environment for employment, sustainable development, social inclusiveness, and expansion of the economy, for enhancing the overall quality of life. It will work relentlessly on the three principles of economy, ecology, and equity that will shape our future. We commit ourselves to this balance for a better and brighter future for all. Jammu and Kashmir is growing at an annual growth rate of about 7%. My government is committed to give push to this trajectory of growth and create more avenues of employment through policy interventions and infrastructure development. My government will also work on various reforms to strengthen the fiscal position of J&K. Huge natural resources endowed in J&K will be sustainably developed without harming our ecosystem. That will ensure protection of these resources. Further, every section as well as every region of J&K will be treated equally and developed for ensuring inclusiveness and equity for balanced development, which will be a solemn and sacred commitment of the government. I believe that the new legislators, the administration, and all other stakeholders will work together to handle the challenges before us for a better and prosperous society. My government is committed to decision-making that will be marked with transparency and accountability for ensuring efficient and effective use of resources with justification. This policy will be applied rigorously by my government to ensure integrity in public life. Any inefficient use or misallocation of resources will be re-examined and necessary course correction will be undertaken to ensure that the benefits of every penny are fully harnessed by the people of Jammu and Kashmir. My government will invest in building capacities of the youth for their gainful employment and will also foster their entrepreneurial capacity. The expectations of the people for improved living facilities like roads, public transportation, electricity, drinking water, sanitation, schools, healthcare facilities, healthy and congenial environment, internet connectivity, etc., which enable them to lead a happy life will also be fulfilled. Connectivity is crucial for the economy. While improvements have been made in the road network, more efforts are required to connect the remaining inaccessible areas. My government will fully leverage funds from centrally sponsored schemes like PMGSY and NABARD funded programs to realize the vision of connectivity every habitation with the road. Implementation of major ongoing connectivity projects will be fast-tracked by facilitating acquisition of land, forest clearances, and removal of encroachments. Ongoing expressway, national highway, and ring road projects for Jammu and Sinha city will be speeded up for their early completion. Work on the upgradation and conservation of the Jammu-Rajouri-Poonch National Highway will be expedited for its early completion. New national highway projects will be taken up with the central government to improve connectivity to remote and backward pockets to accelerate economic growth. Connectivity of rail to the valley, which will be a reality soon, will be a turning point for economic development and prosperity. Night landing facilities at Jammu and Srinagar airports will further enhance connectivity and boost the tourism sector further. My government will take all necessary measures to ensure that the development dividend of these initiatives reaches the remotest pockets and uplifts their lives and livelihood. My government will pursue implementation of projects for rail connectivity to important unconnected areas, including the border districts of Rajouri and Poonch, with the Government of India. My government is committed to provide 200 units of free electricity to deserving households, for which modalities are being worked out. J&K is endowed with abundance of water resources that are yet to be harnessed fully. My government is committed to harnessing their full potential so that their economic dividend enhances people's lives and J&K financial position. My government will seek the support of the Government of India for a significant leap forward in our energy sector. Completion of 4 mega hydroelectric power projects with sanction capacity of 3,014 megawatts will be expedited for doubling the hydropower generation capacity by 2026 to not only make J&K self-sufficient in power, but also to enable us to generate revenue from this vital green resources. Another 4 mega hydroelectric power projects of 1,818 megawatts will be followed rigorously to get the work on these power generating projects started. The Rangarajan Committee report, crafted under the guidance of former RBI Governor Dr. C. Rangarajan in 2011, recommended a roadmap for creating jobs and enhancing economic growth in Jammu and Kashmir. My government will pursue the implementation of the report with the Government of India to address structural issues in the economy, support skill building initiatives, and stimulate inclusive growth. Effective collaboration with the Government of India would be essential to mobilize resources, funding, and requisite support necessary for realizing many of these reforms. My government will solarize all government buildings with a tentative cumulative capacity of 300 megawatts under the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana. 84,000 households will be solarized initially. Small hydropower projects will also be given the required focus to harness their full potential. My government is committed to providing free, clean, and safe drinking water to all. To achieve this, 3,256 water supply schemes at an estimated cost of more than rupees 13,000 crore are under execution, which will provide functional household tap connections to all the 19.27 lakhs rural households. This will be completed by March 2025 For quality assurance of drinking water, NABL accredited labs will be established at appropriate levels. Tourism sector is a major pillar of the economy of J&K, which can boost various services and industrial sectors like transport, hospitality, agriculture, and small-scale industry, thereby generating incomes and job opportunities for the local population. My government will ensure that all benefits are extended to the tourism sector as an industry. This will ensure that this sector witnesses the requisite growth in investment for improving tourism infrastructure and services. My government will focus on enhancing the quality of tourist experience and devise appropriate interventions to manage the tourist inflow. Concerted efforts will be made for accelerated development of new tourist destinations both in Kashmir as well as Jammu, so that the immense untapped potential of our beautiful landscape is harnessed for improving the experience of the tourists and lives and livelihoods of the locals. Work on Tavi Barrage project, an artificial lake, is also in full swing and likely to be completed soon, which will enhance tourism potential of Jammu city. The upcoming railway connectivity to Kashmir, expected to be fully operational soon, will indeed provide a significant boost to tourism in both Kashmir and the Pir Punjab region. JK Industrial Policy 2021-30 has been notified for encouraging private investment and to boost the industrial sector. New central sector package of rupees 28,400 crores is also available for encouraging new investments. My government will ensure that the requisite infrastructure for the development of industrial units is made available on priority. Subsidized industrial land is transparently allotted, and it actually translates in attracting new investment, creating employment opportunities for the locals, develop backward regions, and expand existing industrial units. The Council of Ministers of Jammu and Kashmir has recently passed a unanimous resolution for reviewing the J&K Industrial Policy 21-30 to achieve this objective. My government will develop 46 new industrial estates with all the modern facilities to attract industries and enhance job opportunities. These new initiatives will spur employment, avenues, and enhance economic growth. Further focus will also be on development of industrial parks or clusters to provide shared facilities and resources, making it easier for small and medium enterprises to thrive. The suitable procurement policy to further support the MSMEs will also be introduced. Reform process will be further strengthened for ease of doing business. My government will promote circular economy by encouraging industries to adopt sustainable practices and technologies that minimize environmental impact and waste. Agro-based industries will be developed to utilize local resources sustainably. Handloom and handicraft sector will be given impetus, including through e-commerce platforms, to increase the production and exports. GI tagging of crafts will be promoted to provide them markets at world level. My government will continue supporting local artisans by providing them with better access to market and promote traditional craft besides facilitating marketing of local products through trade fairs, exhibitions, and online platforms. Srinagar was designated a UNESCO Creative City of Crafts and Folk Art in 2021. This recognition acknowledges Srinagar's rich heritage and excellence in crafts, particularly its world-renowned Kashmiri handicraft. As part of UNESCO's Creative Cities Network, Srinagar joined a select group of cities worldwide recognized for fostering innovation and creativity as strategic factors for sustainable urban development. My government is committed to providing state-of-the-art healthcare facilities to citizens of Jammu and Kashmir. Healthcare facilities and services in rural areas focusing on maternal and child health will further improve. Critical care blocks will be established in districts for strengthening of emergency services. The healthcare sector in Jammu and Kashmir is set to undergo significant advancement as the government prioritizes the expansion of medical education and health services. This initiative aims to enhance the quality of accessibility of healthcare for the people of the region. The government will focus on increasing MBBS, PG and nursing seats and will add new tertiary care services and advanced courses for strengthening the healthcare facility at tertiary level. It is committed to enhancing the healthcare landscape in Jammu and Kashmir by focusing on two crucial aspects: attracting the best medical professionals to newly established institutions and addressing the challenge of brain drain from the region. This approach aims to build a sustainable and high-quality healthcare system that meets the needs of the population. My government will focus on strengthening primary healthcare services for making available medical treatment and drugs at the grassroots level. Preventive diagnosis screening will be carried forward for timely diagnosis of the non-communicable diseases and their treatment. Universal health coverage will be carried forward with better services for the benefit of common masses. My government will create a Chief Minister's Medical Trust for providing.
देश दुनिया की हर खबर सबसे पहले देखने के लिए फॉलो करें दैनिक सवेरा टीवी, यूट्यूब, फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम, एक्स और व्हाट्सएप चैनल पर।